Welcome back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. In the balance sheet of Sutton's life, does her clumsiness get added to her assets or liabilities column? Let's check the receipts and do a little accounting.
I'm glad you have Cherie because I think Sutton is a liability for you.
Really?
Yes.
Why does everybody come down on her?
Sutton Strack.
A few years ago, Harry and Lisa, I invited them to the Elton John gala.
Okay.
And they came with me as my guest. I never got a thank you.
All right.
After what happened today with Dorit,
It's weird.
it's terrifying. Begging for her life.
I've been putting out fires all day today, too. I've got this French designer that I'm bringing in. Immigration is just, listen.
That doesn't seem like a fire after what...
Well, these are, you know, it's all relative.
I know.
I mean, I wasn't held at gunpoint, I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
So you're in bed rest, but you're here. Yeah. That's confusing.
I do want to see my doctor notice. Maybe that would have helped.
12 weeks ago, I've lost a baby.
No.
Well, handling.
Listen, I've had 2 miscarriages.
Really?
She said you called me a liability when actually you are. And I said, no, your mouth is a liability.
You know what? There are moments when I really like her and we have a very nice connection. And I
flips.
always say that. But at the end of the day, she pokes the bear and she just
Gets
is her
what she-
own
yeah.
worst enemy. He really is.
So why am I a liability as a friend?
Because she always has to clean up for you.
Why do you guys make me feel bad because I am a loyal friend?
I'm
like,
not.
why is that a bad thing?
She supports you through all of the stuff that you get.
That's what a
processed.
friend does. That's called being a friend.
Okay. So Sutton, at Bravo by Ben, said Sutton reacted differently to Dorit's home invasion because of her past. The story about her father's heartbreaking. Of course she would be triggered by hearing about a gun to Dorit's head. Kyle, what do you say to this?
Well, I didn't... At the time, she just was talking about the designer, and I was, like, very confused. It was out of left field. I just felt like she was very kind of flippant.
First of all, you know, that's the worst thing I've ever said in my life. It truly is the worst thing I've ever said in my life. And I will regret it probably till the day I die. It was just awful.
I'm really glad to hear you say that because I'm sure there are a lot of people that have gone through traumatic events that still wouldn't react like you did. And it was really hurtful.
I can't stand that I said that. I hate that day.
You saying that and saying that you'll regret it.
Oh,
and
forever.
No, it does. It feels like it's what I needed. I needed to
Good.
hear.
Kyle Jules on Twitter says, it's so weird Kyle gets physical with people. The way she was pushing and pulling on Sutton was disgusting. You didn't like it when Brandy shoved you down those steps.
Don't you
Wow, really? Don't touch me.
do that.
Don't touch me.
We got so
very
many.
different.
We got so many tweets though about people who felt that you got very physical with her.
So crazy. Stop.
Real.
Excuse me. Son, don't talk like don't talk like that to her. Don't talk like that to her. By the way, I am the kind of person, like when I was just talking to Garcelle, I do this, and she will joke with me and go, don't push me. You know, I'm delicate. So we have this joke. I was not going to grab her,
Kyle,
and she had a bruise on her that, excuse me, hold on. She had a bruise on her that was there when she got there that people thought I gave because
That wasn't
of that.
a bruise, it was somebody's makeup.
Okay, well, my point is I didn't hurt you.
You pulled quite aggressively. I mean, you did. You also jumped directly onto Diana's side. You didn't help me at all.
You doubted her miscarriages.
Here's the thing.
You basically were saying that I was lying about
and
two
I
miscarriages.
apologize for that.
Is that her making it about herself, or is it her trying to relate to?
Well, that's what I said.
Her making it about herself.
So the next morning,
always.
Come on, Dorit.
hold on. I get now that you were trying to relate to her, and that's why I called you first thing. And I said, I feel so bad. I'm so embarrassed. I don't remember everything. I apologize, and I really don't think you would ever make something like that up.
Thank you.
Garcelle, as someone who probably spends the most time with Sutton here, I would think, is she someone who makes things about herself?
A little bit, if I'm going to be honest. A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Erica, why is Sutton a liability to Garcelle?
Garcelle, being a good friend, you know, is there to help her, but in a way, it obstructs us from really getting to know Garcelle.
But I think the same thing could be said about, well, actually, all
I was going to say, you know, do you
Stick up
think,
for each other.
I wonder, Lisa Rinna, do you think Erica is a liability to you? You look out for her,
Yeah.
probably even more than
I
Garcelle
agree.
does
I have
with
never
Sutton.
ushered Sutton out of a party to protect Sutton.
Yeah, well, she has.
You know what? Let's go back to Kyle's. It's enough. You're done. We're going. We're leaving. That's
Caving into some
that. Fine. We're going home.
Okay, so we're all different, hooray.
Oh,
guys
wait,
don't
hold on.
see
I
it
want to hear
at
from
all.
Crystal. What do you think?
The four of them, they protect each other just as much, if not
They
more,
do.
what they're saying about
They
the
do.
two of them.
They do.
All right.